Make amends. To do something nice for someone. To show that you are sorry for something that you have done. Examples.
Okay, what you're doing is nauseating and romantic, but how do you know he even wants to see you? I mean, after the whole I choose Ian thing?
That's why I have to go. I have to make amends and heal his broken heart.
And I think when two people like you and me randomly bump into each other, it means something. I have to make amends for what I did. Look, I can't undo what I did 6 years ago, but I can wash dishes.
No hard feelings means no unresolved strong negative emotions or bad blood between you and someone. Used in speech to say that you are not upset. Examples.
She's gonna try to kill me. This is poisoned.
What? You're being ridiculous.
Yours is poisoned too. She's trying to kill me and everyone close to me.
What are you talking about?
Ted, look at the facts. I dump her, and she says no hard feelings. She's a psycho. What other explanation is there?
I love when people put some thought into their outfit. Illegal alien, sugar daddy.
Why do you say illegal?
Because antennas are alien and...
What? Illegal? Because of the color of my skin? Why don't I dump your baby in your gas tank?
Oh, yeah. No hard feelings, please. Just enjoy the party, okay?
For crying out loud. Used to show anger, annoyance, or to add force to a question or request. Used to express intense irritation or disbelief of some kind. Examples.
What's shameful is how much you're paying him.
Andrew has been with me since I launched the company. He runs every aspect of the business. He deserves what he's making.
But I am your husband, for crying out loud.
Yes, Orson, we're all aware of how you got the job.
What the hell is the matter with you? Not only in the middle of the day, but in the middle of a crisis.
Look, she attacked me. I swear, I didn't have a choice.
You're an officer, for crying out loud.
What'd you want me to do? Shoot her?
For crying out loud, you broke up with Robin?
I had to. We were growing apart.
Loosen up. To relax your muscles or parts of the body. To start to feel less embarrassed and to become more relaxed with other people. Examples.
The boys' club is more about socializing than work, you know? I mean, you gotta loosen up. I kind of feel like I'm already in the boys' club. I mean...
Am I making my point? We are selling a fantasy here. You gotta, loosen up.
I want to. I can't stop thinking about all those men out there watching me.
Rockstar. Looking good, Phil.
I won an air guitar contest in high school.
Bet that got you a lot of air girlfriends.
Come on, Jay, loosen up. It's fun.
Watch me. Used when someone can't believe you're about to do something or dares you to do it. Examples.
You like that coat?
Yeah, but $200? It's used.
I paid $150 for it, then I added the scorpion.
You can't sell clothes at a tag sale for more than they're worth.
Watch me.
Okay, sir, I'm cloning the hard drive. You should only have to distract him for 3 hours. Good Lord. Do you think that you can talk about barrels for 3 hours?
Watch me. Gordon, take a gander at this brine barrel from 1787.
The neighbor across the street, judging me from my cameras. I'm gonna do what I should have done at the beginning. Talk to him.
That's not a good idea.
Watch me!
Beg your pardon. A way to show that you are angry or shocked by something you just heard. Can also be used as a question when one has not heard or understood something clearly. Examples.
Susan, what brings you here?
I just wanted to say goodbye to Mary Alice's house before somebody else moved in.
Oh, that sounds almost plausible.
I beg your pardon?
Oh, come on. We both know why you're here.
You are drowning out there.
Coach, would it really be such a bad thing if we lost?
Beg your pardon?
Look at them, Coach. Haven't they lost enough already?
Let bygones be bygones. To forget something bad that someone has done to you and forgive them. To let past offenses and problems stay in the past. Examples.
I made you some hot chocolate.
Why?
Because I want to let bygones be bygones, show you I'm cool.
There's no reason we can't put all this unpleasantness behind us and continue on as we have been. I'm willing to let bygones be bygones.
I know we've had our problems in the past, but we got a show to do tonight. Time to pull together as a team. Life's too short. I say, let's let bygones be bygones.
Bring it home. To try your hardest to succeed or win. To complete the task. To take a general idea and apply it practically. To make someone understand something. Examples.
2, 3, 4. All right, bring it home, boys.
10 seconds!
Come on, girl, bring it home, bring it home, bring it home, bring it home. I am way too excited about this.
And if they want to jump in, it means you're almost there. You did this. Bring it home.
Go overboard. To do something too much, or to be too excited or eager about something. To be very enthusiastic. Examples.
I'll check it out, just not tonight. I need to spend some time with my husband.
You sure?
I know it's been tough me working this much, and I guess I went a little overboard with the whole artsy thing.
I know.
Honestly, it's a little scary being all alone in a dark house.
Hence the hundreds of candles.
Yeah, I did go a little overboard, huh?
Commit this to memory. You see him, you stop him. Knock his head off if you have to.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. But I give you permission to use excessive force.
Don't use excessive force.
Don't go overboard. Just stop him.
Last but not least. Important, despite being mentioned at the end. Used to say that a final statement is not less important than previous statements. Examples.
And last but not least, any news from the Motor City?
Chevy XP Collateral is scheduled to go to press Monday.
Hallelujah.
Existing in a world of predators isn't easy. But we prey have developed several natural defenses to help us survive. There's playing dead, warning calls, camouflage. And last but certainly not least, good old-fashioned running away.
Chronic fatigue, sore throats, rashes, putrid discharge in the mouth, multiple abscesses in the brain, hearing loss, and last but not least, lower limb paralysis.
Spill it. To tell something. To disclose something previously unknown. Examples.
I don't know, I just have this feeling. She's the future Mrs. Ted Mosby. Lily, you squeaked? She said something about me, didn't she? Come on, spill it, Red.
Fine.
What happened to these workplace proximity associates? Spill it.
When I asked about MJ, you were like, he's a giraffe. And then I said Juanita was a leopard, and you were like, oh.
You're just jumping to conclusions.
You know something. Spill it.
Go figure. Used to say that you cannot explain or understand something surprising, stupid, or hard to understand. Used to express the belief that something is amazing or incredible. Examples.
I told my plan to one other person. One. You. Now here I am, under arrest. Go figure.
Oh, for God's sake, the woman wants to be your nanny. Hire her.
Excuse me for not wanting to ruin one of my closest friendships.
You didn't worry that working together would ruin our friendship.
Go figure. Well, if you're cool with this, I would love you to start right away.
Sit tight. To stay where you are. To wait patiently and take no action. Does not necessarily refer to sitting. Examples.
Just stay out of the spotlight until we can figure out just how this incident has affected the voters.
Sit tight, take a beat, relax. Sit tight, take a beat, relax. I don't really do any of those things.
We don't need Ted anymore. I am the provider of this apartment now, and I have provided. Provode? Provided. Anyway, I got us everything we need.
Great. Could you toss me the toilet paper?
Be right back, baby. Sit tight.
I second that, used for telling someone that you agree with what they are saying, means I agree or I support that. Examples.
Who's gonna deliver the baby?
Personally, I think you should, considering we know that you're gonna have one in the future.
I second that. Wait a minute. Go.
So I think it should be absorbed into the Parks Department.
That is a genius idea. And I move that animal control be absorbed into Parks and Rec.
I second that.
Yay!
Help yourself. To serve or provide oneself with something. To take some of what you want without asking permission. Used especially when offering food to someone. Examples.
Would you like another Hydrox?
No, thank you. I'm all hydroxed out.
Oh, well, please help yourself if you change your mind.
Right, that one.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
Andrew said it was all right for me to get a cream soda.
Sure, help yourself. There's also frosted glasses in the freezer.
Can is fine, but thank you.
Help yourself to anything in the fridge. There are portable saunas in the closet.
Portable saunas? Love it.
What is it?
Go a long way. To be very helpful in achieving something. If you say that someone will go a long way, you mean that they will be very successful. Examples.
It's just, we're trying to turn a dangerous eyesore into a beautiful community park. And a positive article could go a long way towards making that happen.
Great. I think you should get it. You've changed a lot, and you'd be good at it.
If you really think that, will you tell that to Michael? That would go a long way coming from you.
Whoever threw that is not afraid to really go for it, and that will go a long way towards success in business.
Get over yourself. To stop thinking that you are so important, especially when you are complaining about something. Don't take your problems too seriously. Examples.
Thanks for the dumbest breakup text ever. Don't call a girl awesome, then break up with her. If I'm so great, why'd you dump me? Get over yourself, you insensitive troll. What is her problem? She can't talk to you like that.
It was good, except I don't think I can say it.
Oh, get over yourself.
Come on, sweetie, what happened?
Or you wouldn't have sent me all those so-called gifts in the first place?
Oh, come on, sweetie, those were funny. Get over yourself. I was just trying to make you laugh.
Have the upper hand. To have more power in a competitive situation than the other side, and to be able to control things. Examples.
I think we have the upper hand on this one, don't we? I mean, we know that we're recalling the same day. They obviously don't.
Look at them just leering at us. They're so damn cocky, like they know they have the upper hand.
What are you talking about? We have the upper hand without us.
They have nothing. Maybe 15 years ago, not anymore. Now we're just lonely and desperate, and they know it.
We have the upper hand. Whatever Coulson's endgame is, doesn't matter. Because he is going to help us get to ours.
Give someone a lift. To allow someone to ride in your vehicle, and you take them where they need to go. Examples.
You going tonight, kiddo? Because I can give you a lift.
Oh, I don't know, Meredith. It seems like you shouldn't drive, maybe ever.
It's no problem. You live right near me.
How do you know where I live?
Hey, Tom.
Hey.
Is that Patty Rizzo?
Yeah, I had some car trouble, so she followed me over to the garage and gave me a lift back.
Good fortune, which is what I hope this little honey brings me in my job interview with the real estate agency. Will you give me a lift? I'm running late. Sure.
Right on. Used to emphasize that you agree with what someone says or does. Means exactly right or to the point. Examples.
So anyway, I was wondering, how'd you get your own gallery? It must be really expensive.
Art's not about the money, man.
Totally. It's more about the other things.
Right on.
Wow, did you meet someone?
Yeah, I did, actually. His name is Andy, and he roller skates like a Greek god. And you know what? I kind of like hanging out with him.
Right on, son.
What's that smell?
Sloppy J's. Help yourself, there's plenty left.
Oh, Sloppy J's because your name's Jay. Right on.
the whole package. Someone or something that has everything you want or need. A person who possesses all the ideal qualities one is searching for. Examples.
What you gonna do without me, Gomi?
Celebrate? I won't have to look at your ugly mug 6 days a week.
Hey, buddy, I am the brains and the brawn. I'm the whole package.
Ravi's way better.
For Kelly?
Yeah, man, you're insane right now. Ravi's the whole package. For New Year's Eve, we're taking Phil and Claire and Mitch and Cam to this amazing hotel I used to go to in Palm Springs. They got a whole package. Dinner, dancing, toast at midnight. I mean, what more do you need?
Don't fall for it means don't be tricked, or don't think a lie is the truth. Don't believe it. Examples.
When people see that, they will be on your side just like we are. Sweetie.
You have to trust me.
I do trust you. It's just
Don't fall for it, kiddo. I trusted her once, and look where it got me.
But we'd heard that the witches had broken you out.
Disinformation. Enemy's favorite tactic. Don't fall for it again.
Right. Sorry.
Okay, I get it. You know, I'm always alone, so I'll just be alone.
Do not fall for it. I am pulling board. I am pulling board right this second. I'm feeling bad.
I'll stay. That's terrific.
Make a commitment. To promise that you will do something in the future. A promise or an agreement to behave in a particular way. Examples.
Lynette, I told him that he didn't have to play anymore.
He's got 5 more games of the season. He made a commitment. He's going to see it through.
But Lynette, he doesn't like it. And if you haven't noticed, he kind of sucks.
Yeah, well, that's not the point. What kind of message are we sending if we let him quit whenever the going gets rough?
I mean, you could be right. Going away with a guy is like... It's like bringing them home to meet the parents. It changes everything. And if you're not sure if you're ready to make a commitment or not, you don't want to send the wrong signal.
Steve asked me to go steady.
Oh, how sweet. They still call it that?
I don't know that I can make that kind of commitment.
Been there, done that. Used to express familiarity and boredom with a situation, experience, etc. Examples.
You don't have to learn it, Max. It's a very smart machine. It will help you.
Uh-huh. That's how it started with machines in the Matrix. Next thing you know, the human race was enslaved.
Been there, done that. I'm with Max.
When I took over here last month, I reviewed what was in development and was pretty much same old, same old.
Been there, done that.
Right. I was looking for something different. Something that would have people talking at the water coolers.
Speaker at the sales convention. Been there, done that. Went there again, did it again. 2 years in a row.
A little bird told me. Used to say that you have heard a piece of information about someone from someone else. Examples.
A little birdie told me that somebody's gonna be a daddy.
I'm sorry, honey, but look at that face. How could I keep it a secret? He's so excited about being a grandpa.
Hello, everybody. Susan, little birdie told me you're having a birthday soon. We should all go out and celebrate.
Word on the street. The information, rumor, or news that is currently spreading from person to person, often in a particular setting, like school or work. Examples.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Word on the street is you're looking for a manager.
Yeah.
Here's my application.
So word on the street is she has a boyfriend.
All right, Bob. You want to play hardball? Good. Word on the street is you like jazz.
I don't just like jazz. I'm fond of it.
It's a bummer, or that's a bummer. Used to express disappointment with an unfortunate situation or an unpleasant experience. Bummer is a slang word for something that makes you unhappy. Examples.
Ah, snap, just remembered. I can't make it.
Boo.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, that's a bummer.
Shock.
Shoot.
Hey, just in time to volunteer for the decorations committee.
Oh, actually, I gotta finish my essay for Mr. Reynolds.
Oh, that's a bummer. What's it about?
Wait, I thought you were taking me to the eye doctor. They said I'm not supposed to drive myself home.
No. I'm picking up Luke from his wilderness trip. Alex can take you.
That's a bummer.
Oh, Dad, I'm touched.
No, not because of you. I'd just rather pick up Luke.
hanging in, or hanging in there. Just getting by. To keep going, trying, or working. Doing fine, not giving up, despite difficulties. Examples.
You doing okay?
Yeah, I'm hanging in.
Good. Now, what's the favor you were gonna ask me?
Hey, how you doing, Bill? How am I doing? How are you? You know, hanging in. Yeah, word on the street is you're over at Davison, Maine now.
So, Jer, how you doing?
I'm hanging in there. Very happy to see you both.
Give or take. Possibly a little more, or less than the amount, or time mentioned. Approximately. Examples.
How long have you been sitting here?
I don't know. 5 minutes, give or take 3 hours.
That's it. Get up. Get dressed.
People are who they are. Give or take, 15%. That's how much people can change if they really want to.
Leslie, how big is the lot?
How big is what?
The lot.
I don't know. You tell me. How big is the lot? 100 or something? Give or take 100? I don't know.
100 what?
I don't know, Shauna. Malway Tweep. I don't know.
Better safe than sorry. It is wise to be careful and protect yourself against risk, rather than be careless. Examples.
Are we doing masks? No masks?
What's the policy today?
I don't watch the news.
Well, why don't we leave them on? Till we get to know each other better.
Right. Better safe than sorry, huh? You make a fair, if somewhat intense point. Yeah, I don't see any harm in replacing our hard drive. Better safe than sorry, as they say.
I'll feel better when we erase that window. I don't want any more demons coming through it.
They can. It's our window, not theirs.
Still, better safe than sorry.
Beats me. Used to say that you don't know something, or cannot understand or explain it. Means, I do not know. Examples.
But the only way to get close to Leo is by proving to the Valkyries you're one of them.
How are we supposed to do that?
Easy. Just arrive with a warrior soul.
Oh, easy. Where are we supposed to find a warrior soul?
Beats me.
Yeah, I got a delivery for Vanderkamp.
Ooh, how lovely. I don't see a card. Who are they from?
Beats me.
Pull an all-nighter. To stay up all night, especially to study or work. Examples.
This will be good practice for the all-nighters I'll be pulling in college.
Please tell me by all-nighters you mean partying and not studying.
Can it be both?
You want to tell me what that was about?
It was nothing.
Did you pull an all-nighter? Or do you just find changing clothes every day a little too cliche?
They need it first thing in the morning. Peterson says we might be pulling an all-nighter.
What's the scoop? Scoop. Information about something that is currently important or happening. Means, what is the newest information on something? Examples.
All right, what's the scoop? How far?
4 hours. Almost halfway there.
We're only halfway. Hi, come on in. So, spill it. What's the scoop on the apple whites?
About that. Oh, Bree, come on, dish already.
I got a name.
I'm just gonna quit.
Hello? Hey, what's the scoop? Are you close?
And since I'm sure Lex isn't into the Christmas spirit, what's the scoop?
Well, I'm sorry to say that he's just scouting for new places to drill oil.
Catch someone off guard. To surprise someone by doing something that they are not expecting or ready for. Examples.
Just out of curiosity, what would you say if one of my other questions was, can I take you out to dinner?
Whew, you caught me off guard with that one.
That's my job.
Mara, fix the phone.
I feel caught off guard by having a confrontation over something that seems rudimentary.
I don't think that I'm ready to get married yet. Do you hate me?
Oh, come on. You're catching me a little off guard here.
Be out to do something. To have a particular intention. To be working towards some goal or outcome. Examples.
Look, I didn't want to say anything, but your brother, the way he's been talking about you lately, it's like He's really out to get you, Jimmy, and I don't know.
Oh, you're always starting fights with everyone, Nick. I mean, not everyone's out to get you.
He had a gun, Jess. He was literally out to get me.
We gotta do something about Veronica. She's really out to get us.
We just need to find out what horrible thing Terry did to this woman so he can apologize and make it right.
It's a stretch. A little exaggeration beyond the truth, or what is likely the case. Examples.
An A-. Wow, really? Well, your use of Kohlberg's moral stages was a bit of a stretch, but overall, quite insightful. Thanks.
There's a charge for a restaurant called Lapa Lapa. 2 entrees, 1 flan.
1 flan?
1 flan.
That's cold.
Yeah, cold.
I'm so confused.
They shared the flan!
Okay, but that seems like a bit of a stretch.
2020.
That's a stretch.
Fine, 2024. I win, we move in there.
That's the spirit. Used to approve or encourage someone's positive attitude, way of thinking or action. Means that's the way to do it. You're doing great. Examples.
Oh, I'm so pumped. God, I could take on the world.
I could prep like 1,000 diagnostic tests in an hour.
That's the spirit.
You gotta try to pull it together. Because we need you. Your family needs you.
Right. You're right.
That's the spirit.
So, just yourself?
No, I'll be meeting my wife tonight.
That's the spirit.
Be full of it. Having an opinion that doesn't agree with truth or the facts. Talking nonsense. What someone is said to be if they are unreliable or ridiculous, usually due to making unfounded or nonsensical statements. Examples.
The point is, I can cut your delivery times in half.
Seriously, in half? I think you're full of it. I don't think you could even beat Bodie, and he's my worst guy.
Your worst guy? Come on, I could take any of these posers.
Fine, then race Derek.
Nah, I don't want to trouble Derek. Let's just stick with Bodie. First thought, best thought, right?
I have good cards.
Really?
Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna take you all in.
Wow.
I think you're bluffing.
Yeah, I think she's full of it. Jim and I had a meaningful conversation.
I heard your conversation. You're full of it.
Roll off the tongue or trip off the tongue. To be easy to say or pronounce. To be very easy or enjoyable to say. Examples.
Mr. and Mrs. Simmons Fitz. Sounds great. Just rolls right off the tongue.
Yeah, right off.
So we negotiated with her, and if you've never done that before, I highly don't recommend it. And she agreed to a tester roast deal. Trips off the tongue, huh?
Just kind of having a hard time being surrounded by people and not be able to tell them that you could move things with your mind? It does not exactly roll off the tongue.
Just spreading the news. Some folks say transfer formal isn't really rolling off the tongue, so we're just gonna call it the tranny dance.
Be off base. To be wrong about something. To be completely wrong. Examples.
All right, Leo, I know how upset you are. And by know, I mean I literally know. But you're way off base here.
And no offense to Cyrus, but do you think the world really needs another Aaron Rose?
Blair, you are completely off base.
Babe, do not get concerned. He's probably just tired or hungry or getting jealous that I'm spending so much time with his best friend.
As a matter of fact, I am tired and I am hungry, but the third thing is way off base.
I couldn't care less. Used to emphasize rudely that you are not interested in or worried about something or someone. To not care at all. Examples.
Here's mine. It's a hamburger made out of meat on a bun with nothing. Add ketchup if you want. I couldn't care less.
I thought maybe you and Paul convinced her to sell her house and then stashed her away someplace for safekeeping.
I have to say I'm offended.
I have to say, I couldn't care less.
Get it out of your system. To do something that one has been wanting to do, so that one no longer feel a strong desire to do it. Examples.
Carlos, go have an affair.
What?
I had my little indiscretion, so you go have yours. Get it out of your system. I know you want to.
I do not.
Sure you do. Knock yourself out.
You think that I'm funny, gentlemen? You think the fact that I have braces is hilarious? Well, let's just all take a moment and have a good laugh, shall we? Let's just get it out of our system so we can go back to work like adults.
Julie, the man abandoned me before I was born. I don't have a desire to have a relationship with him.
Okay, then I'm really confused why we're here spying on him.
Well, I just want to see what he's like. Satisfy my curiosity and get it out of my system.
Something rocks. Used to show that you like or approve of someone or something a lot. Examples.
Oh, gotta go.
This place rocks. No wonder you never want to come home.
Get out of my chair.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, the chairs are rocks.
Come on, I mean, just because her life went one way and yours went another, it doesn't make your life any worse.
My life rocks.
Huh?
These are tears of joy. I was really hoping this would be a good one.
I made out with 2 chicks once in college.
This job rocks.
Be cut short. To have to stop doing something before it is finished. To end something earlier than expected. Examples.
Tonight's celebration was cut short by some tragic news.
Okay, wait just a second. I remember I was so upset that our vacation was being cut short that I cheered myself up by going to the premiere Flashdance, which was on, April 15th.
Short, you mean like, leprechaun short?
No, Leo, he wasn't short. The date was cut short by this.
Change of heart. If you have a change of heart, you change your opinion or the way you feel about something. Examples.
You're right, Vanessa's not worth playing with.
Maybe she is, maybe she isn't. Why does sudden change of heart?
Like I said, the whole thing is dull. Pursuing Vanessa's beneath us both.
I'm going to have to stop you right there.
Okay, a little insensitive, my bad.
No, I've had a change of heart, and I can't buy anything more from you. In fact, I need to return these.
What? You can't. I work on commission. I mean, you love these clothes.
Bring to fruition. To complete or do something successfully. If something comes to fruition, it starts to succeed and produce the results that were intended or hoped for. Examples.
For 15 years, I've worked tirelessly to bring this plan to fruition. We will succeed.
And we get a chance to come in and out of these films, but the director/writer lives with them for years. Right? Through the creation process, principal photography is a blip. And then they go through post-production and they really edit and bring this thing to fruition. And you're just so happy for them when it gets embraced.
Let your guard down. To stop being careful to avoid danger or difficulty. To allow yourself to be vulnerable. Examples.
Because he is a man. You can't trust them, Jess, okay? The moment you let your guard down, they just walk all over you. Tonight is the night to beat them at their own game.
Besides, the wrong guys are usually the most interesting. Until you get your hopes up and let your guard down and they reveal their true selves.
So true.
Great sangria burn, man. Really? Never let your guard down!
Oh, take down!
Never let your guard down.
Jump to conclusions. To guess the facts about a situation without having enough information. Examples.
I mean, how dare you think that I would put jewelry for my girlfriend ahead of my son's education?
Okay, maybe I jumped to conclusions, but this school is important for MJ. I feel really bad that we're falling short.
He's really nice and funny. Listen to this joke. Okay, 2 crowds walk into a bar.
Phil, this is not good.
Honey, don't jump to conclusions. Let him finish the joke.
And one of them has a limp.
You may not go back to that man's house.
The last straw or the final straw. The last in a series of unpleasant events that finally makes you feel that you cannot continue to accept a bad situation. Examples:
She didn't like me before you and I met, or she and I met. She was always jealous of mine and Nate's past, and when she found out I was seeing you...
It was the last straw.
That incident in class today was the last straw, Paige. I'm suspending you from school.
Okay, I don't know why, but this is the last straw. As a licensed psychology major, I am declaring this production a violation of human rights.
So long. Used to express farewell. Informal way to say goodbye. Examples:
Well, that ought to do it. Okay.
It's all better.
Thank you. Gosh. Well, so long. Bye-bye. That looks great.
Drive safe.
Bye.
I, for one, am very grateful to have been here. From Punxsutawney, this is Phil Connors. So long.
It is 5 o'clock. I will see you all tomorrow.
Bye, Stanley. Love you.
So long, Stanley.
Night, everybody.
I'm willing to let bygones be bygones.
Been there, done that. Went there again, did it again.
I have to make amends and heal his broken heart.
Get over yourself. I was just trying to make you laugh.
I am the brains and the brawn. I'm the whole package.
That's the spirit.